thing about your school.
Yes.
I'm telling you now.
Four of us kids.
Well, you said you couldn't read and write. You had to learn to do
I
something.
had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah. Well, I know you taught yourself.
I taught
The
myself.
level.
I learned to do things that none of my family could do. I can build a whole automobile. I built 7.
I know. You started out what, with an old bicycle?
I started with an old baby buggy.
Baby buggy.
Yeah, and and it was raining, and I rode it all the way from Danville out to Tuckahoe Farm, and I made a wagon out of it.
Baby buggy.
Baby buggy.
You made a wagon.
I made a wagon out of it. It had 4 wheels on it. Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that one.
Oh, there's lots you didn't hear about.
I know at
I know about.
Tatum you were working on bicycles, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. And well, the hills was so steep down there you couldn't plant nothing on it. And I had a bicycle, but somebody gave me one.
Yeah.
Oh, Edwin Kraus gave me a bicycle because he liked me, because it was about 6 or 7 miles to his house. I heard about him building this little steam engine, and I walked all the way to his house to see the steam engine.
Yeah.
When I got to Willisburg, in Tatum Springs,
Yeah.
and I asked if anybody knew Tatum Springs. He said he worked right upstairs in the bank there. But said you'll have to go around the back, go up the stairs. He's got a shop up there. So I went up the stairs, and the little crippled man, and he put out little glasses, and he looked at me like that. Who is that? He didn't know me, and I had never met him. And I said, I heard that you have a little steam engine, and I come up here and look at it. So he said, come over here. And it was about 2 miles to his house. He says, well, after I close his shop, I'll take you out to my house, where he's living with his sister.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful people, religious. And we walked out there, and he showed me the steam engine. He fired it up, he took off across the road, he made a whole little steam engine like a big one. And I went nuts over it. So he taught me to do a lot of things. He was a real mechanic. And he was crippled. He was hunched, real small. And he stayed there with his sister. And he said, I want you to come up here every week if you can. He looked like me and he gave me a bicycle.
Yeah.
But before I got the bicycle, it was several miles up there, and I cut across the roads and asked people to shortcut. And I found my way up there in the first place. And he had a granddaughter named Devola, and another little girl about her age. They was about 7, 8 years old. And they would want to play jack, the little jack and the ball.
Play jacks, yeah.
Maybe I'd go up there and sit down on the floor and we'd play. And they wanted me to stay with them. But I said, I can't stay with them. My dad don't know him up there, and he would beat me to death.
That's great.
That's the only thing he knew about discipline.
Yeah. So I was out getting ready to go home and seen a Model T Ford coming down the aisle. I said, that's my dad coming there now to get, he found out I was up there. And he come to get me. I said, and I was hiding behind Edward. I know he was going to beat me up. Well, Edwin walked out. I wanted to meet him, shook hands with him, says, told me all about me. And he fixed watches, and my dad had no watches. Oh, I got a watch that needs to be fixed.
He called and he starts singing.
So he took that old watch, and that was in. And when I left, he never did beat me up. When I left, I went back with him in that old car. But from then on, I'd go up there all the time to see him. And the last time I was there, I found out where he was buried. That was just a few months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah, and Devola come up to my house.
You mean recently?
Yeah, the little girl, when she's 7 years old. Oh, she's born, got a beautiful home down below Louisville. So anyhow, her daughter,
The little girl was who now?
well, she brought her up with her own daughter. Devola is old as I am now. Devola
So y'all can sit over
is, I'm 80, I'm 90, I'm 95.
Yeah.
And Devola, about 3 years younger than me. She drove her daughter up there to see me and brought the image.
seats there, but
And they turned out beautiful people. They always want to come down there. Yeah, they still call me. They come up one day and they found out where I was at.
Uncle Jimmy,
Yes.
this is my oldest daughter. This is Devin.
Oh, Debbie.
Devin.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Yeah, Devin.
Mary.
So this is your great great uncle.
Yeah. I'm only 95.
I know. You're young compared to her.
She's getting smaller all the time.
She's shrinking. Yeah. Every time we see her, her clothes are getting smaller. So, but just wanted to introduce you. She's gonna go play. All right.
Yeah.
Go on, baby.
And so
Very
Devola
growing.
called me not a few days ago. Won't know when I was going down to see her again. Her husband died. She wants to see me. And she's got a beautiful home.
Now where she lives?
She lives near Springfield, Springfield, Kentucky.
Yeah,
It's not too far from Wilkesburg.
yeah.
So Thelma took me down. Not Thelma, but Lois took me down there. And I stayed a week. Took my violin, and they all wanted me to play fiddle for them.
You still have your violin?
Yeah, I got a good one.
You still play it, huh?
I finally learned how to play it. So they put me in a band down there, a good band. And now they want me to come back and play some. Yep. And I told Thelma said, or Lois said she was going to take me down there. It's down below Louisville. It gets into Washington County. Washington County is where Willisburg is, and Tatum Springs.
Yeah,
Also.
it was at Tatum Springs.
That's where my dad lived. So they took me down there a few months ago, and I didn't know the place. There wasn't no store. There wasn't no houses.
At Tatum?
Yeah, and the mill was gone, and I didn't recognize the place.
I guess not.
I didn't even, well, that's where I run off when I was a kid. And I didn't recognize the place. It growed up and nobody around there. There wasn't no people living down there. It was just a dead looking place. The old river, where they had the concrete, like the water went under the hill around the mill. That was gone. I said, well, this don't look like a place where I lived when I run off, but it was, but completely different.
Well, there was a woman that wrote me.
He did the pit.
that She thought I had lived at Tatum Springs.
Was that Devola?
And she wanted me to give her information about it. And I wrote to her and I said I'd be glad to give her any information I could, but I didn't live at Tatum Springs.
How long ago was that?
Oh, it was about 5 months ago.
But it wasn't Devola, it had to be somebody else. She wanted to know something. I threw that all away. I waited for a while. I kept it near my chair for a long time. I thought she would write back to me, but she didn't. So I threw it all away. I don't know who it could have been, except Devola and her daughter. Probably was Devola.
I don't know whether she had lived there herself, but she wanted to write something about it.
Well, it had to be her. That's who it was. It couldn't be nobody else. And nobody knew about it but her.
Yeah. Well, I wrote back to her and I told her I had visited Tatum Springs.
Oh, yeah.
And back when the resort was gone, it was not a resort anymore. The river had taken it over.
Oh.
And you all took me there.
Yeah.
That's our church.
And it seemed like I had a visit another time. It seemed like twice I visited down there. But that was all I knew about it.
It had to be her.
And I thought, well, when she writes back to me,
She's around 82 years old, or older,
it's probably,
or 90.
I would tell her, you know, what I knew.
Yeah.
And she didn't write back, so I guess she didn't want to know about me. Because I said I didn't live there.
No, she didn't. She didn't. Because you didn't live there. You lived at Aunt Nora's house. And with Cecil and Elizabeth. And what little I learned, I had to do it the hard way. So they put me in a blacksmith shop. This old blacksmith, Dave Dunn, you know him.
Oh, I sure do.
Well, he taught me a lot. You didn't know about that either.
No, I didn't.
I'd go down there to see him every day and watch him. He could make anything out of a piece of iron. That's before they had welders and they had no welding torches. And he showed me how to shoe horses. And he said, I want you to pump the bellows to heat the iron, to bellows for the fire to heat the iron.
Yeah.
And that's when I start learning how to deal with metal. And he could make anything.
Yeah.
Well, I got to the point where I could build a whole automobile, and I've built 7 of them. Designed them and built a whole car. With 4th grade education.
And you said you couldn't read or write. You
I
had to
couldn't read.
learn to
I can
read
read
and
and write
write
now,
something.
but I couldn't then, but I can now. I had to do that the hard way. Every time anything comes on television, I watch the words and I spell. Learn how to read and write. You have to do it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I married Thelma and I had a good life. We were married 72 years. She just died, you know. And I can't get over it.
No, I know, but I said she
Yeah,
was
I'm
my
You'll see her
favorite.
soon.
Huh?
You'll see her soon.
Yeah.
Everybody will be there. Eddie.
Yeah.
I mean,
She was a great woman.
come here, baby.
So the first kid was Lois, right there. And the second one was Eddie. Third one was David, and Jeff, and then Mark.
Jimmy.
And David died, and
David was older than Jimmy.
oh no, Jimmy was the oldest.
Yeah.
Lois the oldest, and then Jimmy, and then David.
And then David.
Yeah.
And David died of cancer, didn't he?
Yeah. And Mark's the young one. He's the one who keeps house for me.
Oh, he does.
Monkey Mark is what I call him.
Monkey Mark.
He keeps house for me.
We
And
drive
if I
that
don't
tandem
keep
bike.
these clean, it keeps the house clean.
Panel, so I did all the
And if
windows
I
up and down
don't
those
keep
hills.
everything just right, he lets me know about it. Then, if I forget to take my medicine, he's got it ready for me. Sometimes I forget, but he don't forget.
Oh, he does.
He never forgets.
Well, the 2 back rooms.
So he helps
out the house. We had to
He
put in
helps
new
you
ceilings
a
and
great
insulation.
deal,
huh?
Mark and I painted, his
Well,
bedroom
does
is
he works, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he works, and he's good at it, and he's a good cook.
What does he do?
He works with
So
my
you
son-in-law.
wouldn't recognize it anymore.
He's
It was a fascinating.
Oh, it was fascinating.
termite
That's how it was.
company.
Oh, termite.